there, DJ Waldow from Podcast to Book, day number 9. Recording this from a swing in my backyard on my kids' play structure. So day 9 has been pretty interesting. I actually am trying a new practice of getting up every morning and not checking email till I knock out one project. It's part of my new routine. I've done it for 2 days in a row now and seen if I can kind of continue it for at least the foreseeable future. And what that's allowed me to do is actually get work done. I know it's crazy. One of the things I talked about in yesterday's video is that I've got a lot of writing to do, and I built a plan. I know what I'm going to do. I'm sticking to that plan. And one of the items on the plan today was to knock out an entire chapter. And just the first draft, just the first pass, and I did that. Okay, if I'm going to be honest, I did 3/4 of the chapter, but I got pretty close. And I'm feeling pretty good about where things are going. But the one thing that, I'm kind of struggling with lately, or at least I'm thinking about, the thing that's in the back of my mind is this idea about how I'm going to actually take the content of this podcast and put it into some format that is going to be interesting to you, the reader, or whoever ends up reading this. And it's not just as simple as taking the transcript and plopping it into a chapter. It's a little more than that. So I'm trying to add some color, add some flavor. But as I'm noticing, as I'm going through each different chapter, and to be clear, each chapter is a different episode, I'm kind of telling the story differently each time. And I'm trying to kind of grappling with, is that okay? Do people want to hear the same sort of pattern and story every time? Or is everyone different? Do I add color all the time? Or how much of that transcript do I just drop in versus actually telling, a little bit more of the background and my takeaways from it? So, it's an interesting thing that I'm learning. I guess I would say if you're thinking about transcribing or turning your podcast into a book, think about the unique angle that you're going to have. And remember, it's not just as easy. I mean, I think it's in some ways a lot easier than creating all new, brand new content every time. But it's still a lot of work to kind of figure out how it's going to all go together. I'm doing my best not to worry about that yet because, like I've said in previous versions of videos like this, what I'm really trying to do is get everything down first, and if all goes well, the middle of next week I'll have all of the first draft done. Then I'm going to go back and massage it and see what I can change. So that's sort of the lesson learned for today on day number 9 of From Podcast to Book. I will see you tomorrow for day number 10. And as always, if you are just watching this video for the first time, you can subscribe to get these delivered to your inbox. All you have to go to is FromPodcastToBook.com/subscribe. Again, I will see you tomorrow for day 10.